give it the old test run. Nice. Good enough. So I guess what I'm gonna do, since it's gonna be a short stream, I'm not gonna like play the whole game. But I am gonna start a new one again. New game plus, that sounds fine with me. Hello, Blaze. Welcome to the short stream.
This is Dispatch with Fast Bear Entertainment. How are you feeling?
I want to watch the cutscene, but probably not going to happen today. Just because I'd rather respond to chat than listen to Dispatch talk for 5 billion minutes. I really do like that opening sequence, though. It feels weird to skip it.
I just pulled up.
Good job.
I hope life is treating you well.
I'm sure you're right. Those motion sensors never tell the truth.
Okay. How am I supposed to get in?
To access the building, you've been provided with a
Hello,
data
Glitch.
tool. Look around you. Good job. Well done. That data diver is your master key to the MCM facility. Do not lose it. Now get in there and retrieve our property. Over and out.
Man, I've seen so much negativity about this game lately, and I am still just as in love with it as I was day one. So we're trying low graphic settings because my computer seems to struggle more every day, and it's so sad. Oh, yoy. Oh yeah, it's like really bad. You have a job. Like a new job? It looks so funny, everything's so blurry. I really wish Steam would release that VR headset, because I'm hopeful that I'd be able to stream the VR version of this through that. You're sad? I'm sorry to hear that. I feel that, though.
Welcome, potential buyers, to Edwin Murray's Costume Manor, the leading powerhouse in costume entertainment and carnival game technologies.
Hello, Mio.
Come in and see what Murray's can do for your carnival, amusement
Family
park,
caretaker got
midnight,
accepted
or
yesterday.
funfair.
Let's go.
This client tour will show you just what I'm capable
Let's
of.
go.
Get
That's
ready to be
awesome.
amazed. Don't forget, every one of my creations are available for purchase or lease.
Lately, I've been going back to the idea that Edwin Murray is not nearly as innocent as I give him credit for. Alright, so this is probably going to be pretty loud, so... Some random mod just timed you out. Oh no. That sucks.
You want to be here to stay? It's a one-of-a-kind fantasy workshop where you'll quite simply be amazed.
Identifying dive! Hit it, Mr. Octopus!
I just have this itch to be playing the VR version.
A new world awaits. Now it's time to explore. Step right up, don't be scared. It's time to open the door.
Still think this whole show is kind of magical. That sucks though, but I mean, mods, I have no idea like what the situation there is, but like with different channels, like sometimes mods like to go on power trips, so who knows, but I'm sorry that happened. I've only had to like remove like 1 or 2 people from my streams ever. Glitch missed Unname's last stream of World and I had to help. Ah, I missed this place. I also have to clean my basement again because I haven't had room to play the VR one either very much lately. Mio, I may have to take you up on just like announcing my stream because I so desperately want to play the VR one again live. Oh my gosh, it's unnamed. Oh my gosh, it's that guy. Have you watched any speedruns of this one? I think I watched, I think it was Astral Spiff did like a one where he was like getting stuck in the one of the lockers right at the beginning. So if that, I think that was a speedrun. I can't remember. It's been so long, and it's only been like a year, but it feels like it's been so long.
Hey, you made it. I knew you would. No one doubted you for a second.
Speak its name and it appears. Will that work for money too?
Not that anyone here at
$500,000.
wagering if you would survive or not. I mean, how immoral would that be? But seriously, great job. Now that you're there, and it would be very difficult for you to turn back, I should probably level with you a little. We're still
They still haven't
developing
fixed this view.
we have a little bit of an idea.
That's crazy. I thought they patched this. Are they still not done a patch for this since that patch from the last time I played? Holy crap.
These things happen, and I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. But you should probably.
It was cool because there's a way to listen to the opening but not be in the room. It probably was then.
The ability to take on the persona of the character it occupies, with the addition of the aforementioned homicidal tendencies, of course. We'll be working on some ideas on how to neutralize this rogue entity.
Fun name, Security Scarred. What? That's funny. I need some laughs today. Even $500 or $5K. Oh, agreed, 100%. 5K would be better, but you know, either one of those works fine for me. It just doesn't feel right not being in VR, but it's so much easier on my computer. Hey, what that was? Oh, I see the problem. I see the problem. Oops. I see what I did wrong there. Okay, so go here. Yeah, because then if I did that, then it doesn't connect. You had to just move it one more over. Okay, I see what I did wrong there. That was more than fair. At what point the actual human hand unit had a mimic program designed to copy him? Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. That was one of the first things I was originally going to make a video on when this game came out, because I was interesting. Also, why they decided to do that.
Come on back to the security office for further instructions. Oh, and try and be careful along the way. We are seeing some.
Unless that's what, like, William ended up using M1 for.
You haven't seen anything unusual yet, have you?
Actually,
Great.
Assuming he gets his hands on it.
Give you more instructions on what exactly we need you to retrieve for us. I need you in the security
Okie dokie,
office.
Neil. Like, why is he specifically the voice of Faz? Exactly, like, that is super, super odd.
That was quick.
And then in,
So,
Help Wanted and Onward, it's called, what is it? It's like,
skeleton has encountered
what is it,
some
like Dread
unfortunate
Dispatch or
features,
something? Like
but that doesn't
the
mean
name
the idea isn't
changes.
sound or valuable.
I can't remember
We
what they
think that
call it.
endoskeleton has a lot of potential, and that's why
Dread
we want you
Unit,
to
Dread
retrieve
Unit.
Murray's original schematic for it. And after you find that schematic for us, we can certainly try to maybe find a way to probably save your life from it. If that's not incentive enough to find a schematic, then I don't know what is. Get that schematic, and with some luck, you can deactivate that endoskeleton and collect it for us as well.
No,
I can just smell that $25 gift certificate, can't you?
I don't want a
You need to reach
$25. I want a
Murray's executive
$500
suite.
gift
That's where the
certificate.
schematic most likely
And I
is.
can order a Freddy Fazbear from
Your
Spirit
data
for
diver
free.
doesn't have executive permission yet, so you can't get anywhere near it. Not a problem. We just need to find stations to upgrade your data diver until you can
What a
gain
beautiful
access.
plush.
They're all over the facility. In fact, there's a station up in the warehouse manager's office. You should head there next. Before you go, take a hand crank for the security fence. Looks like you can get one from the inventory tube system.
Have some pizza. Just
That's
went
the
through
big
them.
machine in the security
Wait.
office. Should be active now.
I didn't know it would go through the floor. That's genuinely fantastic. Wait, do I have all of... Oh, I have 2. Wow, I got a lot I could get. Definitely not going to do it today, though. I'll do it next time I do VR, because I love collecting the gifts.
Keep on trucking.
Wait, but if I only have 2... How did I get the tiger? I don't know. I don't care. It's fine. Isn't it a cool little goober? I saw that Daco's Hex plushies, they finally made a tiger one. It didn't look quite as much like it as I had hoped, but I can't afford those either way, so it's fine. How is he not hearing this? Oh, there we go. Usually that doesn't work. I'm kind of surprised that worked. Give gifts, give life. All the way back from F10. I swear these same TVs are in Security Breach. I think I even found a picture of them and sent it to Bronze at one point. Actually, just because I'm curious. So let's see, 1, 2... I thought you had to get a certain amount to get the tiger. I guess not. That's actually really good to know. So if I want to spawn infinite tiger plushies in VR, I can probably still do that. The Switch is dead? Oh no. Rip. Rip the Switch. My Switch has seen better days, too. Destroyed versions are in the basement of the Pizzaplex. Yeah. Yeah, like, kind of, I think some of them were in the sewer area, too, like where Chica is. I haven't charged any of my controllers and stuff. I don't have space to do my VR one tonight, Mio. Otherwise, I would totally be down. I may as well collect... I can't even see. It's like super dark. I may as well collect that snow globe. But what? I'd never done that before. That was almost like a new animation it just did. Okay, I can't see, but here we go. It's so weird that Fazbear just decided to reuse all this stuff. Like, I knew they were lazy, but like, all of these sound effects are like... I wanted it to be Fazbear original. I hate that they literally just stole everything. Like, it's such an extreme amount of things they just took. Alpha's booth was displaying Edwin's Springlock suits to the public. Really? Even with all the problematic Springlock stuff? And then maybe there's a malfunctioning Springlock suit, which is how... I guess that would... Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. Or is that where the one you should not have killed would come in? I feel like a lot of people are leaning towards the one who should not have killed being killed way earlier. Which I don't know how I feel about yet. Like, it is weird that Dreadbear exists in 83. But that could just be, like, the Crying Child as well being put back together. I don't know. I go back and forth on, like, Dreadbear origin, to be honest. Any of the Scott games' era characters died prior to 83? I don't either. But if there is a sixth victim besides the MCI, like, I'm still of the mindset that the one you should not have killed is one of the 5 of the MCI. But a lot of people have made arguments that that's not the case, and like Into the Pit really did not help things either when there's literally 6 kids in that. But I'm like, you guys don't use Into the Pit for anything else canon to the game, so why are we suddenly using it for that? Like, it's just interesting. But see, I always saw the Vengeful Spirit as the ghost chasing William around. Because it's the only one that, like, doesn't have any appearance, I guess, for lack of a better word. Like, how William, like, breaks down all the other animatronics. That one, it just you start out playing as the ghost. And then you immediately go into the room and chase William around. So I'm like, I don't know. Because I always assumed Andrew is just, like, the book version of the Vengeful Spirit, the one you should not have killed. Which I also assumed was the MCI kid. I should really play FNAF 2. 1, 2, and 3. Well, I don't think Andrew only exists in the books. I think it's literally just the book version of Golden Freddy. So it's Crying Child, essentially, like, the book version of, like, 2 ghosts inhabiting the endoskeleton that Phineas brought to life or whatever. But I'm more than happy to be proven wrong. Like, I don't care at all. I'm just like, that's just how I understand the lore currently, but I don't even understand the weeks I live, so. I wonder if... Okay, so... what happens to Jackie? Pizzaplex mimicking the prize boxes mimics all the way down. No, we didn't, but the red X's are also on the basketball hoop in Help Wanted. There's so many details that are, like, tie back to Help Wanted specifically, which I think is awesome. I need to be playing this in VR. Fun, fun, fun in virtual reality. Oh my gosh, Secret of the Mimic books. You scream. We all scream for ice cream. That's like my favorite line, I think. Oh, I do like that one too. There's so many good Jackie lines, honestly. Kablam. Come. That's so cool. Okay, let's see. It's also because of the trophies in Chica's high school years. There's a total of 7. Yeah, I guess I see that as... Well, yeah, I guess if they're victims, that's fair. I guess I would have just thought that was the crying child at the time, but yeah. Yeah, that works. So if they are leading up to something else, that'll be cool. I'm down with that. Elizabeth does have the same name as Elizabeth from the Frankenstein book and movies. So maybe Dreadbear is Elizabeth and Crying Child? Oh gosh. Maybe, but I see Elizabeth as being somewhere else. Well, no, that... Wait. But in 83, though? I guess for me, I don't see Elizabeth dying that early in the timeline. There's definitely a chance it could be. I just don't currently see it being that way. Some sort of tale from the pizza plugs would go crazy. Hey, I love that series. I really need to do, like, videos on those books because they're so good, and, like, there's a lot of stuff that connects to the games, but people don't want to read them now. So I'm like, I'll do it myself.
Please respond. Over.
All right, Jackie, you bring the presents, I open them. That sounds perfect to me. That's interesting. We're here,
Wake up. Get up.
but we should have fallen over here. That's not where we are, though. I don't know.
Arnold, pick up. Over. Awesome. Glad to see you made it here without any complications whatsoever.
A lot connects to the games. I'll have
So
you know
we did
this.
some digging to
One
learn
thing
more about
didn't
that
line up.
bothersome endoskeleton that keeps relentlessly pursuing you. From what we can tell, it was designed to keep Murray's son entertained while Murray worked. It would mimic the actions of those around it. At some point, the endoskeleton was exposed to some sort of violence, the details of which are a little fuzzy.
Or MCI plus Charlie plus Cassidy plus DCI equals 11 victims shown explicitly. I didn't believe Tales games, I just miss it conceptually. I feel nostalgic for the discussion. I love Tales games. Even though it's not quite canon, I think the ideas in it, a lot of them are canon. Like, it's given us a lot of hints. Anyone follow who?
I found the location of another upgrade station in the showrooms.
The name doesn't ring a bell. Maybe it does ring a bell. I don't know. It's too late. I don't know what I'm saying.
Check the monitor.
We need to update the swing bee. He's shorting out every 3rd show. Can we also get Mrs. Helpful in here? So they did get Mrs. Helpful in here, so apparently Mrs. Helpful wasn't part of the show. That's interesting. I forgot about that. We got something to talk about now. We're just twiddling thumbs. I mean, I'm not, but just the little steel wool posts online have got me super stoked. But I do feel that, though, like, as far as actual content drops, it's... yeah. I don't get why you'd want to ignore the Tales books, though, because they have a lot of relevant stuff if you actually read them. I love that they actually make us watch this again. Like, I wonder if this is going to be super significant somehow. Just the show in general. I don't want FNAF World 2 yet. Unless the gameplay's better. Like, if I don't have to fight enemies every 3 seconds, yeah, that'll be fine. Conceptually, though, I do want FNAF World 2, and narratively, it'd be sick.
Time to explore. Step right up. Don't be scared. It's time to open the door.
I wrote down a list of the things that I think tie directly to the games, but I'll have to find it and then I'll send it to you.
And that was my patented Demotronic welcome
Also,
shot.
VIP definitely seems to tie into the game.
Please continue into the lobby and take a seat.
A book every few months was so fun. Yeah, I cannot agree with that enough. I would love a new book series as long as they like have quality control with it instead of like all the last couple books that have been dropped are just utter garbage to me. Cough cough, Chica's Secret Party. But yeah, like having to go onto a social media page to get a FNAF update is the least exciting method of anything I can think of. But whatever. My bets are on either the MCIA game, Click Team game, or Ruin 2 / Help Wanted 3 game split into. Interesting. I don't think they'll do Help Wanted 3 yet because I think people are sick of VR. I'm in the minority there. I love their VR stuff, but I feel like it's got to be something pretty big, though. Is VIP just the book's version of Helpy? Maybe. It doesn't seem like it, though. Hello, buddy. Dun 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 dun. What? Tails made it clear that Gregory is patient 46 through GG1.
Client relations until the elevator repair is complete. Attention! Elevator maintenance is required. Refer to the repair cassette for instructions. The repair cassette is conveniently located on the second floor balcony. Please enter the following code to retrieve the repair cassette.
Evil Pizzaplex hand unit. VIP is Pig since Pig Patch replaced William in the Fix Helpy minigames. What do you mean replaced William? For some reason I thought that was like FNAF 6 stuff, shenanigans going on in that minigame. Yeah, Springtrap, but I thought it was like FNAF 6 for some reason. I guess I never thought of it that way. That's interesting. Did you see he's basically leaving the mascot horror fandom? I find it funny Fiona designed both helpfuls, but she hated that she had to talk to Edwin through the stupid bear. I guess I saw it more as like never getting to talk to him in person. That did not help me at all. I think it's that they were always communicating through the bear. Oh wait, now I gotta go get it again? Aw. Sucks for me. Oh my gosh, thank you, Mio. Oh shoot. You will not stop me. Can't stop me. Oh shoot, they're literally right there. It's so dark I can't even tell who they are. I think they're the hedgehog. But they take a while to run down the stairs, so I can beat them. I think. Unless they up the speed. Oh yeah, we're good. Heck yeah.
Hello, employee. If you're listening to this tape,
Hi,
the
Mason.
elevator has once again stopped working. Hopefully, anyone trapped inside is able to climb out between floors.
Hey.
Once
Cool.
the elevator is off, remove any obstructions
Goodbye,
or
Ella.
exposed machinery.
Okay, can I do this?
When machinery is... push the green button to open the hatch. You are now safe to get under the elevator.
Sweet.
Oh, to realign the elevator, use the slider to rebalance the load weight alignment doohickey.
Doohickey.
And please, bear in mind, if anything does go wrong, we want you... Great. Now that I assume you are done with the alignment, use the diagnosis and repair function. Input the following code using the buttons. 4, 2, 3,
2,
1.
and 1, and we're done.
Now, disengage the emergency brake. Close the hatch.
It'd be so terrifying in real life.
Reset the crank.
Hello, Zach and crew. 1 sec. Okay.
Turn on the power, and you are
You
done.
are done. Let's go. I guess it was just more of what we saw in the home videos. He was up in his office at home or the factory and didn't want to see anyone while he worked, I guess. Essentially, yeah, it's constantly communication back and forth. Like, rarely in person, though. It was already becoming an issue when he wouldn't show up to parties and stuff. So yeah, exactly that. MTM is a big place, almost as big as the pizza bugs. That sucks me, oh dang. Can't wait to publicly talk about my tinfoil theory about .exe and FNAF World, oh gosh. Imagine if Trisha was the one who killed Fiona. Oh man. I don't even think Fiona has to be killed for it to work, but if she does get killed, that will definitely be a plot twist. Because then you have the... What was it? Was it Terminal Error that had the vengeful Fiona theory? So if she did get killed, then that's a viable option. Dang, I'm sorry everyone's kind of just getting by, but not thriving. I feel that, though. It sucks, though. Well, you're welcome to your... I guess we're all on a similar boat. Trisha is who I think she is. That's even more interesting than you think. Trisha, the one you should not have killed. No, no, no. No, gosh. What if we found out, like, that William did kill his wife? What if? I'm just saying, what if? Oh gosh, no, not this. That should work. Okay, I got rejected by a girl I like, so nothing catastrophic. Lovely, just lovely. Terminal Error is the one pushing for vengeful Fiona. Yeah, definitely the him part kind of shoots it in my book, but...
Tickets, please.
Couch below. That's the best sounding theory name. What if you've got that reversed and backwards? Wait, so William kills Trisha. Got it. That's why I joined stream tonight and beyond thrilled when you went on name stream. Loved Bronze 2 for a while. He was a jinx. It's not his fault. Ooh. Poor Bronze. Well, we're glad to have you. Even if it's a shorter stream. Trisha killed Fiona. Yeah, that would definitely be a plot twist. This is like a giant bobblehead, just the way his head goes. No, I hate Ed Cuck theory. I hate it so much. It's the stupidest name of any theory in the world. I don't want it to be canon just because of how it sounds. It's so bad. I think it was Angel, one of my subs, that was telling me about the Ed Cuck theory, and I started laughing so hard. I could not believe it was an actual name of a theory. I genuinely couldn't believe it. How many points do I have to have for this? I could have this song on a 10-hour loop too. I love some of these songs. I feel like this is easier in VR than it is on using keyboard and mouse. Trisha caused the Fall Fest fire with the fireworks. No.
Head over to the prize wheel to redeem your free spin.
What is that name? Exactly that. Everyone's sucky week.
Games of chance are my favorite.
The eyes go red, and then they go yellow again. Wait, is this one open? It's too dark, I can't tell.
Let's spin the wheel.
Okay.
Try and
I was in the safe zone! Imagine she's babysitting David before Fiona dies. And then she kills Fiona, and she killed David.
so much fun, fun, fun.
They just have to literally destroy the whole Murray family.
The grand prize.
And then William kills Edwin. Hello, Pizza. It's good to see you. Emma is high on the suspect list, but yeah, she could have killed David too, now that you mention it. Yeah, I'm still not convinced either of them were killed. Like, it seems like the theme Scott was going for was, like, Edwin's neglect is kind of what ended up... Like, his failure to address safety concerns, essentially. But it could definitely be a cool little plot twist, I don't know. Trish out here moving Cajun 47. Trisha's just the big bad of the entire series, just one little name drop in everything we know. Like, for me, pretty much anything's possible in FNAF. Like, everything that I think I know is always changing. Why is it doing all these musics? That sounds awful. I thought they fixed that. That sounds so bad.
Tickets, please.
If I mess this up, it's gonna suck. Oh, it's gonna suck. Here we go. Can we do this? No, we cannot do that. Okay, we gotta go this way. We can absolutely not do that. Okay. We can do this. Yes, yes, yes. Right, right, right. There we go. That works, I think. I may have missed one there. Hey, Braden. Welcome, welcome.
Tickets, please.
No more. No, I don't want that on me. Oh yeah, I got Trisha to babysit, and it's a very obvious William in a wig. I don't know if you've ever seen Martha Speaks. It's like some older kids show, but like it just makes me think of the villain in that when he's like dresses up as a lady and he has the stupidest voice. The latest steel wool posts.
Tickets, please.
It's been 2 months. Whoa, the music's so loud, guys.
The grand prize is in this. You there.
Alright, give me one. Okay, I don't want to hear this. This music is like blaring through my eardrums. The steel wool posts, like how I see them, is they're leading up to something. Like the only thing I can currently connect them to is the Foxy log ride, because there's an achievement, I think it's in Help Wanted 2, that shows a picture of the Foxy log ride, and the achievement is called Splash Pad. And since Cassie brings up the Foxy log ride, I am very much inclined to think that it's going to connect to, if not the whole game, but like there's very likely be like some kind of water splash pad area or something connected to the Pizzaplex, assuming they're going that direction. But these could just be like throwing us for a loop, or just advertising this big PlayStation summer sale that's going on. Like I genuinely don't know. Like it's so hard to say with Steel Wool because everything's so, I don't know. I never know with Steel Wool. I never do. Yeah, the Foxy log ride is in Help Wanted. There's one in Help Wanted 1 and one in Help Wanted 2, just slightly different. And then there's also like you can see in Ruin like where like a Foxy ride area is. That's like being worked on by staff bots. Like it looks like it's maybe broken down. I don't know which one Cassie is referring to, but it is interesting that like that's literally in Pizzaplex when Cassie's going through it too. That whole area. It's a really interesting area too. I really need to play Ruin again. I watched like someone else's no commentary playthrough very recently, and it was really good, but like I want to stop and like look at different things. I don't know if my computer would be able to do it. Ane, maybe you could play it sometime and I could watch you play it. But yeah. So I guess to answer that question, I want them to mean something. It's so vague though with Steel Wool, because like when we got that post that they made many years ago before Secret of the Mimic came out, and it was like they were outside somewhere with their Helpy plush, and then there was like a thing that said helper, and like that was like such a vague tease of the whole helper thing that would be in Secret of the Mimic. So I do think they're loosely teasing something. I just don't know like how significant it's going to be, or if it's like if that's a theme of the actual game, or just like a very small area in an upcoming game, or if it's just pointing us to something else entirely. Who knows? Like Steel Wool never seems to be quite as cryptic as like old Scott game teasers and stuff could be. So it's hard for me to know like how deep I'm supposed to dig into their posts, I guess. I don't know if that's helpful. You see, in the game room, there's that one room full of mannequins according to concept art. That was where Mr. Kipple would have a station. Oh, that'd be so cool. I haven't seen that. Is that like on like Twitter or something? Where could I really want to see that sometime. That'd be super cool. I know it's been forever since I've done very much on here. I think I did a stream less than 2 months ago, though. I just, like, took it offline after. Next mainline teaser on the anniversary. Yeah, I hope I really do, since we're close to August 8th, I do think we're going to get some kind of announcement then. Kids Cove. Ooh, yes. Glitchtrap and Moon making an appearance in that minigame. Correct. That's like where we can also find one of the memory plushies. And in the Help Wanted 1, there's a lot of things you can find in that particular ride. I don't think it's a log ride though in FNAF Help Wanted, the first one. It's literally like a Freddy-shaped ride. So I'm not sure that's the same thing as the Help Wanted 2 one, where it does seem... I don't remember what the ride shape looks like for... But yeah, blah 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 blah. But it is very good to get to catch up a little bit with everyone. A Deadeye Roxy Origin game? That'd be sweet. Man, trying to throw these on the PC VR was awful. It was not fun. It did not feel good at all. But the PlayStation VR one, it felt amazing, like super satisfying. It's doing the double music. It's so irritating. Why are they? Holy crap, 4 at once. Let's go. Green-eyed clown, Elizabeth. It's sure sus, isn't it?
Head over to the prize wheel to redeem your free spin.
Roxy is number 1. Yeah, why does Roxy say that? Holy crap, why does this get louder like every single time? I have to turn my volume like way down. What do you think Moon.exe is? A nightmare to try and solve. That's what it is. Like, ultimately what we use it for, I can tell you mostly. Oh, you scared me, dude. Oh my gosh. I think the funniest option would be a stealable tweet that's just like, happy anniversary. And then 11:59 p.m. they go, oh, and one more thing, and post the teaser. I could totally see them doing that. Or Scott Games will have their yearly one post, and they'll say like happy anniversary, and then they'll retweet the stealable tweet or something. A Fazbear Entertainment Origin game would be kind of cool. No. We still don't know the origins of Fazbear Entertainment. Moved on. It's not my fault. Why does this section take me 10 decades? Okay, let's see here. That kind of worked. I'm intrigued now. Well, that's actually not working at all. Gotta go this way, and that doesn't work either. Oh, we're in a bad spot. We're in a bad spot. Oh boy. This way. There we go. Somehow. Some way. I think that worked. Scott didn't even do an interview after the second movie. That's so true, like, I wonder if he was really bummed that a lot of people didn't like it. I genuinely wonder, because he was like really nervous with the first one, and then people loved it. But a lot of people did not like the second one. Scott watching us talk about the upcoming announcement, knowing damn well he didn't prepare. We're bringing back... Hey, if they brought back special delivery and like a VR instead, that would be so cool. I would be so happy. I'd be like one of the only happy people with that. Scott saw the reviews and is locked in for the third movie, hopefully. I hope so. I really like the second one, but I do get why people didn't. Gosh, it's so loud.
Wheel of prizes. Spin, wheel, spin. A mystery present you might win.
I won a lifetime supply of pie.
What are the odds? Wheel of prizes.
I would love to hear why he did that with the Wizards. They looked amazing. Yeah, they were like in the movie for... Why do I keep winning a lifetime supply of pie?
Come on back when you have a free spin.
Oh yeah, I gotta do one more. Shoot.
I enjoy
What a
time
strict-
with
Take
my
you there. Ready, set, fire away.
Also, do you think the explanation for the Wizards is... I don't think it can be the same as like the game Wizards. So I wonder if originally he was thinking of making them be like the explanation the movie gave when he originally made FNAF 2.
Some of our available themes include castle,
Dang it.
rodeo, space, Great Barrier Reef, circus, and
Haunted house. The haunted house thing is what I'm making a whole theory on.
See our catalog for lots
It's gonna be a short video, but hopefully a good one. Why does the music keep playing?
And what did you win? A free spin on the prize wheel.
Oh, absolutely. Like, don't have microtransactions or anything like that. Absolutely not. And if they brought the game back, that would suck. That would be awful. Humble pie, yeah. Definitely not the same explanation. Okay, so it's not just me. Minigame is one of the best songs in the
Games
game.
of chance are my favorite.
Oh, I feel like it has several. So many good ones. Which one specifically? We're going this way.
I enjoy time with my family.
Yeah, they could have just made it based off of story progression instead. It's true. I think that they were trying something new, which I get, but like, that is not ever the way a FNAF game should be, in my humble opinion. The boxes, the pieces put back together, but would the community accept it that way? I mean, now, maybe.
What a strange and interesting game. Entertainment.
Into the pit, because we know it's coming, even if it's not fetch. I do hope they drop another game, that'd be sick. Artemis on a collision. Oh, okay, sweet. Absolute banger OST. Agreed completely. Man, I still have trouble deciding which song I would pick as my very favorite. Uh-oh, this doesn't quite work. Oh, I knew this was gonna come into play. There we go. Hopefully that'll do. I loved Into the Pit. Like, it was such a well-made game. And, like, really interesting the whole way through, too. And I really don't like games where something chases you, so I genuinely had panic moments, which was great.
Lucky you! You have a free spin.
This is so Let us spend our money.
You there! Try your luck at the park. Wheel of prizes. Spin, wheel, spin. A mystery present you might win. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
Who's old man consequences? I personally just don't think it's an actual character. Like I don't think it's based off of a real human that existed. But again, I'm perfectly fine being wrong. Okay, I want this. Ooh, that was a satisfying little clang. Wait, didn't there used to be 5 of these? There's only 4. Straw hat, top hat, male hat, mushroom. 5, 3. Five, 3, 7. 5, 3, 7, 4. I could have sworn there were 5. I don't remember what numbers I was. Oh, okay, so we were right. My favorite song from the whole series is probably the daycare one. The one that's like dun 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 dun. Stop here, rest a while. Michael and Henry, maybe? If you add their ages, they would be old together. That'd be interesting if it was like multiple characters. It's me, I'm Old Man Consequence. Leave the demons to his demons or something. Get out of here. Oh, it's great. That's so great. Kane from Diablo 2. Man, these are some good choices. Dreamland Stardust, that's the Chica one, right? I can't remember them like by their names. I love, 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 love that song. The Fredbear plush in FNAF World also told CC to rest. Welcome back, Don't Slip. We just been chatting, just cozy little vibes before I go to bed. Just pointing that out about the also telling crying child to rest. Yup. Yes, indeed.
Ed, I hope this message reaches you as soon as you get a break. I have to go help the Fall Fest crew, just for a few days until the installation is finished. It's hard to explain. I just have this terrible feeling like I need to be there so nothing goes wrong, just in case. Trisha will babysit David while I'm gone.
There it is,
I
Trisha.
love you both, and I'll be back next week.
The villain Trisha is here, guys. It's so peak. Also, since so many people have done it.
Ed, I hope Ed, I hope Ed, I hope Ed.
You can't do it as fast on the PC one, but in VR you can just go like Ed, Ed, and then it's like a song, and it's so nice. It's so funny.
A few days until the installation is finished.
Till the installation is finished. That's the Chica one. Dark Rose. Okay. Oh, I love that one too. Oh, I didn't upgrade, did I? Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. This is your location customized. Oh my gosh, so true. Nowhere to run is so peak. How many times have you played Secret of the Mist? I don't know anymore because I've also played the PSVR 2 one a ton. And it doesn't tell me how many hours I've put on that one, so I'm not quite sure. It's more like an hours thing and not necessarily how many times at this point, because it's just so many. We're not going to talk about the snow here either. If you know, you know. Can I join you so I don't have to keep typing? Do I dare try to run Discord on here? If it will let me run Discord on here. If it slows everything down, it's not my fault. Trisha the Vengeful Spirit. Trisha is the Vengeful Spirit, yeah. Fiona don't mean nothing no more. Okay. Well, hopefully that's fine. Cool. Here goes. Hi, bud. Love the way it turns around.
Hello.
Hello. Here goes me being stuck here for an hour.
Ah, don't say that. You can do this.
Also, everyone should be able to hear you fine, but I can tweak it if I need to. Wait, what?
Yes, we'll see. Check on the stream. Yep, I heard myself.
Oh, perfect.
Excellent.
Wow, I never make it first try anymore. Let's go.
Go, 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 go. What do you think these offices are for?
I would love
I was like,
to
this
know.
isn't directly connected to admin, is it?
I don't remember.
I don't think it is, because admin's on the other side of the building. I'm pretty sure.
I think these are the offices you can see from outside when you're first going in.
In which case, like, why does he need even more offices on top of, like, in addition to admin? Like, that's a lot of clerical work for a toy factory, basically.
Maybe it was
Master.
where Edwin Sr.'s stuff used to be or something.
Yeah, could be. And just fell under disuse later, perhaps.
A new foe has appeared. Challenger approaching. Can we get Trisha in Smash Bros, please?
Unnamed wants to battle. Oh, God.
Unnamed security guard. Unnamed. Think about cool different like variants of you that could be in Smash Bros.
Shadow. Golden unnamed.
You could be like Mr. Game & Watch.
Shiny unnamed.
There's no doubt on what you've achieved on a technical level. There's just
no
some
doubt.
design choices on this cradle we don't fully understand, Miss Trisha.
Those weren't the design choices. We were curious, Mr. Afton.
No. That's crazy. I never get a clean run here. That's amazing.
Very good job.
Arnold, hey. What took you so long?
She can dance.
Don't get lazy on the job now. We need you to stay focused. Come back
Sorry.
to the security office immediately. I found the location of another
Doing an
upgrade
Edwin's
station.
voice. There's no doubt on what you've achieved on a technical level. There's just some design choices in this cradle we don't fully understand, Mrs. Trisha.
No.
What a twist.
That's your Phineas voice.
Yeah, I would have to focus more on trying to copy Edwin.
I'm guessing you took care of it. Well
Yeah,
done.
my Phineas Taggart voice.
No, I almost
He'll
died.
forever be
Maybe
associated
you
with
need to
that.
Send help. Get me out of here now.
Amazing. We'll look into it.
I love that they just have a
First, the
camera
system
right
says
where
the data diver was updated to
Music
include
Man,
creative
whatever his face is,
positions.
died. Big top.
I guess that
Yep.
means you're an artist now. Good job.
But there's a
I
camera
knew you
in
could
the
do it.
stairs. Or they're the cameras are pointable,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Target is the upgrade
assumedly be
station
Fiona.
Just like in
moving against the
Security
stairway.
Breach. Oh gosh.
Check the map. You can get there
Yes.
through the workshops.
Gregory, having a Gatorade. I am low on electrolytes. That was such a funny stream.
Talk to me more on the Faz Watch.
Gregory, you can talk to me through the Faz Watch.
I love it is me, Freddy.
It is me, Freddy.
I love how loud he is.
Way to go, superstar.
Gregory's trying to be all quiet, and it's just Freddy's loud as could be.
Gregory, have you made it out of the room undetected?
It's like yell at you. That would be cool to like hear how loud they actually are. Like if you got to like stand near one and just hear them talking, it'd be so cool. Like imagine in a loud Pizzaplex, those things probably have to be insanely loud voices.
I really wish we would have gotten more on like the Glamrocks interacting with each other. Like I would have loved to see like Freddy like talk to like Roxy, Chica, Monty, like what were they actually like with each other, you know?
Yeah. Well, we get Roxy saying, "Freddy, get out of my room."
Right, yeah, like that's the one line we've got of that. Like, Freddy, get out of my room, right? Like that's about it. Like we don't really know like presumably he says they're all his friends and everything, but like that's all we really get.
Which is also a weird crying child thing, but I don't want to go there. I am not me, I'm Trisha.
I am not me.
This is the content I live for. Oh gosh, that's funny.
I am Gregory. So what you're saying is we need an on-screen Franny action. I don't think that's what I said.
Oh gosh.
No, like I want the four-way to stay in a.
I am curious who Bonnie and Freddy are supposed to represent, because they're like BFFs.
Happy birthday. Like I don't know. Well, who do we know? Like, do we know who any of the others would represent?
Not necessarily.
Like, what about Monty, Chica, Roxy, right? Like, do they represent anybody? Like, I'm not even sure if we can parallel that. Grar.
I mean, I do think Freddy at least is different than the other animatronics. Possibly Bonnie was as well.
I'm not like the other Glamrock. Like, why is that?
Because he's
why
possessed.
Is Freddy special? Are
What
you sure about
so
that?
special? Currently, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Fascinating.
But I guess I wouldn't say pretty sure, because like that's some pretty loose evidence.
Loose evidence is my middle name. Like
I could make a theory, but I can't like say, yeah, I'm pretty confident. I don't know why I said that.
Like me personally, I just like my headcanon.
God,
like,
Trisha.
He's just an AI that was becoming self-aware. Like where the others, like I don't really think like thought about it so much necessarily. Oh God, can you skibbity from him? You actually did, amazing.
These comments though. It seems weird because we have to parallel someone with loves eating trash and pizza. Trishy, it sounds like Trisha and Bunny.
You start reading into every little thing, you drive yourself mad. Awful, I say. I'm sorry.
I love Orville and the.
My friend, it seems you've met a terrible it.
Like both of those characters are so great. Just outstanding.
You keep reading into every little thing. Thank you, Scott. Very cool. I'm well aware. Isn't that right, Matthew?
Poor Matt Petty.
That dream theory didn't pan out, did it, Matt? It was all just a dream.
Like even like Scott like indirectly referenced that too. Like this is a nightmare you won't wake for. Right? Like this isn't a dream. Right? Like I find that so interesting too.
And the whole story of FNAF is just in Matt Pat's head. The true lore.
This time, death won't save you.
Which Which is interesting, because its implied death did imply save him at one point.
Well, it did, because that's how he survived the spring locking.
And maybe even the fires later, because... but, you know, whatever.
I mean, if Dead by Daylight is to be believed.
I mean, that was the first direct collab with Scott, so I mean, if I take the Dead by Daylight stuff to be canon.
I'm definitely not opposed to it, judging by security breach, help wanted, and all that crap.
Scott is never gonna let that down. Trisha Dreamer, the pieces are finally put together.
Let's
oh boy,
go. Let's go.
I can't wait. What is this tinfoil? I need it.
Let's go.
Trisha Dreamer. Like, I love some of these, like, goofy FNAF theory name. Like, that's why I, like, thought of, like, I need to come up with something just so I can make Gooberline a thing.
We all laugh until it becomes canon.
Gooberline is canon. Guys, I have the
Trisha's
proof.
the big bad.
I don't think it's Trisha. She was involved, but not, like, the big bad. Like, I can't, like, there's so much I want to say. Or, well, not until later, at least, but again, no one's gonna believe me.
You gotta be kidding.
Actually, Creepy Castle was the first FNAF collab. Was it actually? I had not heard of that.
Why does Freddy say I am not mean? It's been bugging me this week, especially that whole interaction.
I found when I cleared the path for the first time.
Right, like...
When I first found you, you were small.
When I first found you, you were nothing.
Yeah, that's what it is. You were nothing.
Like... I think that's William in that teaser, by the way. I don't know. I still think, like, again, I go with my headcanon of, like, yeah, that's just Freddy becoming self-aware. Like, and realizing, like, yeah, he was being manipulated by Glitchtrap at one point.
Yeah, I guess that's the other thing. Who is he talking to?
Gregory.
Okay.
And that he's still, and like thinking that he still might be under the influence of Glitchtrap just under
So
the
why
surface.
does it show the Vanny mask? That's interesting. I always thought it was Vanessa for some reason. That's interesting.
Gregory. Gregory, you need to vent. Sauce?
He becomes aware the same way Jake's doll comes alive before Jake dies. It's his connection to Gregory that makes him alive, compared to the other Glamrocks. Ooh.
Fascinating. But it seems like he was different before Gregory came into the picture with him. Or at least that's what it seems like with context clues. Maybe I'm wrong, but...
Yeah, I want to know why he spazzes out when he sees supposedly Gregory, or maybe he didn't see Gregory, maybe he saw someone else.
Well, like, if I remember right from, like, what pops up on his eye screens, right, like...
So excited for the anniversary.
He's like factory reboot, but it's like what causes the reboot in the first place to like force Glitchtrap from like completely controlling him? Hello.
Yeah, I think that's part of the whole Glitchtrap thing is like it never fully controls someone.
Which is even more weird that like even an AI could, like a mimic program could be like that.
I suppose if it's able to change like what you see in reality, that's kind of forcing you to do things you wouldn't normally do. Like even with the GGY story, it's like, what was Gregory actually seeing or thinking was happening? Like it just seems like a big fantasy land to him. Oh man.
Do we know what the "you will bring me what I want" was in retrospect? I sort of interpreted it as Afton speaking through Monty or something similar. I get because I
I think
really
it's
think that's
scrapped
funny.
content. I don't think they actually used any
What
of
was
that.
it intended to be? Whether it's
Completely
still
different story than what we got.
what, like they completely revamped Security Breach in like a year? I don't know. That's awfully
I mean, there's
tight.
so much cut stuff from it. Who even knows?
We need to ask Scott. Like Scott, like how different?
You know
How different, Scott, is Security Breach from like what you envisioned? Did they get it like 50% right? Like 70?
I don't know what to think of GGY anymore. The Tales story fits so well, but it's just not canon. Do we know it's not canon? It still works for me. Like, having the therapists that were mangled by machinery kind of seems like it fits. I like to imagine there's some ugly child that made Freddy go into safe mode.
He was so ugly that everyone died. The end. That didn't help at all. Bring Gregory Crying Child back with Vanessa as Elizabeth, like the movie. There's a lot I want to say about that.
Gosh. That's intriguing.
Yeah, you guys should really keep going down that rabbit hole of like the connections between Gregory and the Crying Child, but you know, that's all I'm gonna say. It sure is weird. They're almost identical, isn't it, V? That's an odd one, isn't it? Gosh, they almost like are visually identical, like down to the striped shirt and everything. That's like so weird, isn't it? Sorry.
The rumor was it was going to be a kind of survival game that was reworked in the last year. Yeah, I heard that too, and it was like a lot smaller too, more compact. It wasn't like open world type of like freedom, I guess. It was a lot more like linear, I guess.
Simply supply the stage manager with the desired character names, location, and genre. It writes itself.
Taken over, spoken through the animatronics, and like maybe that's some scrap story stuff.
What about the talent? Well, we remove
Wait, what?
the talent.
I feel like considering storyteller and all, it makes sense the virus could have like taken over or spoken through the animatronics, and like maybe that's some scrap story stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
like the animatronics are connected to the Vanny network, so a lot of that lines up pretty well.
my question for you and V and the rest of the chat would be like, what is the game's parallel of the storyteller in the games?
Well, we literally have Edwin blabbing about something like that right now. It literally like creates everything for you.
Writes itself, right? Like, sure, okay.
See, the storyteller's whole thing, like the only reason that it actually mattered was it was using the M1 program.
Yes. But like,
so it's just that program, I guess, is what I think is.
I just wish we would have more of a clear analog to the storyteller in Security Breach for me to like more easily believe that.
Well, I don't think it's a one-to-one with the books. I think it's more just Mimic program ends up at the Pizzaplex.
Sure.
But it doesn't have to be like there was the literal tree like there was in the books and stuff, even though that'd be so cool. I remember when I first read that book, I started looking all over the Pizzaplex for where a tree might have been before, and I was so
Well,
excited.
if I remember right, like in the book, like isn't there supposed to be like the giant tree in like the main lobby or something by the entrance?
It was like gigantic tree.
Yes.
I don't remember for sure specifically where it was, but it was somewhere like that. And I like backtracked everywhere just in case they had rebuilt the Plex, since it was like used to be a different layout too.
Operator, report to the stage left.
What do you think caused the giant moon statue to fall through like multiple floors like this? Was it purely just an accident?
I'm not convinced, but there is like an area we'll get to there where I don't know if we will tonight, but like it says like it needed to be something about like it was not stable or something. I don't remember the exact wording, but essentially that it needed to be taken care of and then no one did, so it just fell through.
So,
but like
was
that
just neglect,
it
so it was an
feels like
accident.
it's more significant than that to me. The world of Edwin just had Trisha watch David. Survival FNAF game. Yeah, the physical object is less relevant than the overarching premise of one thing. Yes, exactly. That's kind of how I see it.
And fair enough.
Endo daycare? The wires on their heads act like branches. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Storyteller is kind of in Secret of the Mimic as a program. Yeah, unless like the you could say like if the F10 machines down there, maybe it's like what's supplying it all. That's what I originally thought, but I don't really quite think that anymore.
Wait, what is the Storyteller program?
It runs M1. Oh, are you talking about like
from what he's saying there? The Storyteller is kind of in Secret of the Mimic as a program.
Like the M1 program? Although we also literally have David's room where there's a literal storyteller. Literal. It's like he just took the concept and made it 5 times more confusing in the games.
And like
a wrecking ball.
It's like a combination of like pre-recorded cassettes from Edwin and Fiona for David too.
Specifically, the M1 Fiona.
Are we sure about that?
It does not sound like real Fiona to me, but. Trisha cut the light. The story. Okay, yeah. So, like, essentially So Pizza's actually not talking about what I said. I was thinking like more the whole thing that Edwin just explained for like 5 minutes. When we first see the tiger and like that whole... It creates it for you.
It writes itself, right? Yeah.
And so they just use the whole program for the animatronics, and that's where they get their personalities and stuff in Security Breach.
It might just be insane, but it's like, does the storyteller thing in David's room like write the story? Because like those are pre-recorded cassettes as well. Like I'm wondering, like
yeah, because it gives you a different one each time, and they make no sense.
Yes. So that would have been like, had to have been a ton of cassettes they recorded, unless like it's compiling audio and like making its own like voice lines from what David and Fiona already, or Edwin and David already said, I guess. But like,
or maybe it was like the first version of it before he expanded it to his actual factory projects and stuff. Like maybe it was originally something they made a small thing for David. I don't know.
No decorations. Aside from our flag.
It is odd that there is an actual storyteller in Secret of the Mimic.
It's so weird.
It does make randomized stories. It writes itself, just like what Edwin is doing
yeah,
here.
It's like a smaller version of this. Which makes me wonder if it was made before the program was added here, or just, I guess like a simplified version would make more sense. So this came first, and then he made one for David. But it's such a weird thing to have in the room, like... Maybe it was made specifically for David Endo? I don't know, it's so weird.
Like... Which would imply that he was on, like, believing that it was him for longer than thought.
Yeah, it definitely, like... But there's something there. Hello, Fox? No, you're fine, Pizza. I just misunderstood. I wish they would have just thrown the tree in if they were going to reuse the idea. That would have been sweet. I would have loved that. I loved the tree concept. I thought it was so cool.
Also weird, and if I remember that story, Edwin technically dies in there.
Yeah.
And so does Mr. Burns.
So I'm kind of glad they
in-
didn't do it fully, because, like, I want Edwin to be somehow alive, maybe.
Hello,
Although
my name's Edwin.
it's just as likely we find him, like, already dead, but we, like, learn what he did before he died type of scenario.
How old is Edwin here in 1979?
He would be very old by now, unless he's a robot.
Or he's injected
If he's like, yeah, if he's like William or Michael.
I mean,
who knows?
I mean, like, recycling, like, I don't know, like, if...
Recycling? I recycled myself.
I could see him, like, justifying it, like, oh, I've got to fix it, I need to get my family back, like, maybe, I don't know. It is a possibility. But, like, character-wise, like... It seems like he didn't believe by the end, maybe? Or, like,
In the books, he
act-
definitely did, because he goes and says, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Like, he writes it like a billion times. And
Right,
writes a bunch of weird code that I think is the same code in Security Breach, like the same type of code that we see on the wall.
Did he actually not believe that their, like, his wife and son's souls were in play by the end, or no? Like, what do you think? Here in the games.
I don't think he thinks F10 is his wife. But I do think that he thinks David is actually in the endo, which I also think.
Fascinating. Why one and not the other? Interesting. I'm curious on that.
Because F10 is not Fiona, in my opinion.
No,
I want it to be, but yeah.
They're both in play though. It, like, Fiona and F10 to me are a direct parallel to Elizabeth and Circus Baby.
No, I'm fine with that. They just need to, like, clarify a little more if that's the case. That's what I want it to be, because it's a very nice mirroring of that to me.
Yes. It's just this time, like, Fiona probably doesn't become evil, probably. Maybe. I mean, not that, like, Elizabeth was, like, evil necessarily, it's just, like, she did bad things, like, manipulated to that, I guess. I don't know. And, like, was always, like, the one closest to William, apparently.
His dad doesn't seem that old. He's probably in his 20s to 30-ish. So depending on when Security Breach takes place, he could definitely still be alive. But if it really is in, like, the 30s and 40s, like a lot of people theorize, then it'd be a lot. I guess.
Take a stab.
Yeah, I guess he could still be. He could still be.
2035 is when I think the secret security breach happens. I think. Because, like, if not, that's like a razor tight, like, timeline to, like, have all the FNAF AR stuff happen, and, like, have the game get popular, the indie dev stuff, and then, like, want to reform Fazbear, build the Pizzaplex, and, like, have it ready all within, like, 5 years. Like,
Yeah, it works for me.
that's awfully tight. Like,
Edwin has the pre-Pizza Sim Henry issue. It's true, doing literally nothing for 40 plus
Schrodinger's
years.
business.
The difference being that they even address that in the books, where he just runs away for a long time. It's like, at least for Edwin, it kind of already works. Henry does not have that luxury, though.
I mean, what else is Edwin supposed to do by the end of Secret of the Mimic here?
Oh, there's a lot he could be doing. If that shadow person is him, yeah.
Like, what else, right? Like, I mean, who else would it be? But, right, like, that's what I would, like, challenge all of you as well. Like, I'm Edwin Murray. Like, I've been attacked by the Mimic, and I'm just barely escaped with my life. Okay, what do you want me to do now?
So the service manual literally tells her to do this. That's weird.
Yes.
I never realized she literally has a service manual, like, in her programming she can consult. I've never heard that in my life. I just didn't pay attention.
Please wait here until your number is called. There are 4,625 tasks ahead of you.
There are only 4,625
Doggone
tasks
number, that
ahead of you.
Why do they do this to me?
Wow, that number seems important.
It
Where
better
have we
not be
seen that
theorist
number?
bait. If that's theorist bait, I'll be so mad.
I refuse to believe that. Like, that is an extremely important moment in the game. Why do they keep pointing us to it? It's almost like it's important.
Let me out.
Basically, we take trash and turn it into cash.
Scoop out organic material. Yes.
True.
A very specific word choice. Michael said, do not think of me with that.
Oh, that gets me every time. I thought it would be fun to go with a doll hospital theme. Pretty neat, huh? Dolly, tell them what you do.
Wait, Edwin did come up with the doll theme hospital.
You did. I am recycling. Edwin Murray coined the term, and soon it will be industry standard.
What do you guys think about 4625? Just like,
You know what?
Edwin is a genius. Wink.
Oh, get back to work, you. But Edwin, how does it
Wink.
work, you may ask? Well, we collect various discarded materials. I'm talking about broken midway
We collect
games,
various discarded materials.
computer and television parts, vacuum cleaners,
I'm talking about old broken Midway games, costumes, computer, television parts, vacuum cleaners, toasters, and precious metals.
costumes and technologies for your family
Useless
fun
things are then used to create new Midway game costumes and technology. Family fun at a discounted price. I take old things and make new things. That's so weird. Why are we being shown this, V? Why is this important?
no reason. That laugh.
Search your feelings so you know it to be true.
Father, it's me, Skywalker. I did it.
I found like the odds Edwin was doing remnant stuff is above 0.
And it does worry me a little, depending on how much he knew if he was doing that. Edwin the villain.
I take old and make new things. I take all this stuff like Phineas Taggart did, and I reform them into new stuff, just like Phineas Taggart did. If you want some real crackpot stuff, says since David's birth and rebirth via Mimic here in Ending 3. 3 days since David's birth and rebirth via the Mimic here in Ending 3. The secret ending.
Wait,
Where
so...
does it say?
Wait, what do you mean by that? My brain is dumb.
I am confused as well. The code is tied to a real-life Russian radio station that people think is haunted.
Oh, the 4625 number. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh.
It seems to be a secret military line, but people think it's haunted. A haunted radio line. Huh, that's so weird, isn't it, V? A haunted radio line in real life. That's so weird. That almost suggests, if that is true, that really leans to the idea that whatever's on the other end is a haunted or a spirit in some form, right, V? Wouldn't it?
It's also a very common error code for PCs, though, too.
And this is why you would go with that, because it's like, oh god, which one is it, guys?
4,625 days. I like that. That's some good crackpot stuff there. I need more of that.
It's 4,625 days from 1970. Actually, yeah, hang on a second. Tinfoil time, let's see. 4,625 days in years. Hang on.
Real
12
Jake.
12.66 years. So let's take a calculator. 1979 plus 12. 1991 and a half. It's close. That is really weird.
Scott just recycling names more than Edwin recycles stuff.
Because that's awfully close to 1993. I don't know, just tinfoil.
Oh, the tinfoil stuff is amazing.
Or wait a minute, actually, hang on. More tinfoil.
Turn that thing back on.
Let's look. 1983 plus 12.6. 1995. Okay. So not quite.
Draw that man in a chicken suit.
Not the chicken.
Not the chicken, man.
95. So let's 1990.
So much to be done.
1981.
1981.
It's 12 years before 1993. Which would also be 4,625 days after 1981. Is there anything important that would have happened in 1981?
Maybe. We don't know yet.
Hang on. What if it's the Fall Fest of 1981 we get to see?
We get to see,
it's
like, for a future game.
Because it's after whatever the events are that where, like, Fiona died and there was the big fire and maybe other people died. But it's before the events of 1983. Fall Fest would still be running for sure. I don't know. Just odd. Tinfoil theory.
Reversing it puts David being born in 67. No, not 67, not the other one.
If you say that 3 times, you summon bronze films. He's like Beetlejuice, but for memes.
I miss bronze. I mean, the business survived 2 years after his death, and that seems like a stretch. Yeah, that's fair. I want to put these in here so bad. So
I mean, we don't, like, there is a time period after David's death that the company's still running, but, like, I mean, personally, I think, like, within a year, like, it didn't immediately collapse, but it was definitely on the way down even before David died. It's just, like, that was, like, the nail in the coffin,
what,
basically.
Marines?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's pretty much done in 79.
Yeah, pretty much.
The company doesn't matter anymore.
Well,
there was a long enough period as well for all sorts of employees to be, like, jumping ship and, like, apparently stealing everything that wasn't nailed down and even, like, starting their own things like Stan and his friend did.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Ralph, again, that's my other theory, that Ralph phone guy is the one that told Fazbear about M2 in the first place. Because again, like, he was clearly griping with the rest of the employees.
Well, he also had reason to if he got spring locked.
Spring locked, yes, and barely survived.
And
So
if
like,
Edwin cared as little as he seems to about it, then it's kind of deserved.
Well, and like the one thing we get from William in this game is the text log. Like whoever he's talking to, he's like, "Why don't I sweeten the deal? How would you like a manager's position at Freddy Fazbear's?" And like, phone dude
Doesn't he
did
say you'll
seem
get
to
to
be.
own one of the franchises, or am I misremembering?
It's something like that, but like.
See, that almost seems like Henry to me.
Yeah, phone guy does seem to be pretty high in the chain, like especially as of FNAF 2 still.
Yeah, maybe. I guess I never imagined him being that high up, I guess. He just seemed
Well,
like
like he wasn't later because I think he kept getting demoted after like cuz again, if he was the big banana franchise owner, like where the events of FNAF 3 or the of 1983 happened, like where the MCI happened, like think about how mad like Henry would be over that like he like inadvertently let that happen or security was lax or like whatever. Like I could see him getting demoted after that basically.
But if he owns the place, that seems weird.
What, like, oh hey Mr. Franchise Owner, we're like, yeah, sure you still technically own it, but it's like I don't know, we're making you.
I guess we like really messed up somehow maybe.
Well, I mean, maybe in Henry's eyes he would have, so it's like, I'm making you, like, head of security now, too. And then it's like, oh, you're a lowly security guard in FNAF 1 after that. Like, that is in the game. Like, he kept getting demoted. Because, like, in FNAF 2, he's, like, managing the security guards, like Michael. Right? But then he's just, like, another guard doing a shift as of FNAF 1. I don't know.
I guess I didn't notice that. That's interesting.
Yeah, it seems like he kept getting demoted game after game.
4 plus 6 plus 2 plus 5, 17 theory.
FNAF 17, Freddy in Space Revenge.
Oh, Freddy in Space, that has some of the best music. I have no idea where this last stupid cube is. Uh-oh.
Gregory.
That's okay, I'm not completing the game today anyway. I just wanted to chat.
You just get a speed run.
I'm not as locked in.
You got a B-hop. It's a boundary break. Then you have to save scum so you can skip this boss battle.
Dang it.
Resentful in TWB, so maybe he was fine with the demotions.
Why do I always read TWB as The Walking Dead, even though it's not?
The Walking Bread.
I don't know what's wrong with my old fart brain. Yeah, the week before.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what? I filled this! That is some BS.
And it could be Omnisoap, but again, like, I might chalk that up to oh, that's a books difference thing, but, like, by that point, like, it could also be, like, a sunken cost fallacy thing of, like, well, I am already a franchise owner in this thing. It's not like I can really afford to pull out now either. I don't know.
Baby Owl Mask looks like Mr. Cupcake. That's... I can actually see that. Hold on.
Need to look at that.
Speaking of the cupcake, it has a very similar... Never mind. It actually doesn't, because it only has 2 teeth, but I was going to say it has like a similar tooth gap like Fiona does, but it's way too vague of a the baby.
You know what I be pondering?
What?
In Moon.exe, and bear with me, I know. Bear with me. But in Moon.exe, like, it seems like the Sun character is trying to, like, help the baby owl, but at the same time,
by cooking it.
Like, yeah, just before you leave, if you actually look at the oven, like the out is like gone and like in the oven, like implying like she threw him in there when you weren't looking. So it's like, what? Like
Where
why?
did
What
my
like?
cube go? It was literally on the bed. I hate this section.
And it's like, is that M1 Fiona? Like, I don't know.
I
Like,
mean, to me it seems like it is. Oh, now it's over here. Since that's literally
well, and
who
now
we see down in the basement is like represented by the sun.
right, and that pops up like as a hint, like, oh yeah, like the Pooter Fiona is the one that like had the sun face pop up. So like,
Yeah.
that's probably our hint. Which, if that's the
Unless the
case,
one
that
with the
wouldn't.
body is different, but
I mean, it would still make sense because it's like that would kind of lean towards the hint we already kind of got of like, again, that I'll keep pointing out in the home videos, like M1 was the last one to technically see David alive, more than likely. I mean, you know, so like, you know, on the one, like, F10, you know, carried, like, being tied to the sun and Moon.exe put a baby owl David in the oven, and then, like, in the home video, it's like, I don't know, like, isn't that weird, you know?
yeah. But what's weirder is like the masks that are going along with it, like the whole exchange is weird. And like we just take the mask like we're good with it, like, oh okay, thanks. Now we can escape the moon. Like what?
Right. Why were they a damaged, like, because I remember it specifically. It says, like, a brown bear, but then it's also a yellow rabbit, and then a foxy.
The golden rabbit.
Was it just them? Yeah, the golden rabbit. So it's like regular Freddy? Because Fredbear was always golden, right?
I think. Well, kind
there
of,
is
not
promotional
really.
stuff, actually, now that I remember, from
Yeah.
Ruin, right?
And like he's like a light brown, but it's not really gold.
Right, but he is still brown. So it's like...
It kind of irritates me when they say gold because like they're yellow. They're never gold.
But still, we know that's not Bonnie. That's
no, I know. I'm just being dumb.
It's weird that it would be like Fredbear, Spring Bonnie, Foxy, and is it just them? Is it just those three masks? Or is there one more?
I thought it was the three.
Yeah, Chica's mask is excluded from the mask you got to
25
fix.
gifts, 25 years. The sun gives me huge witch vibes. Some words.
Oh boy.
Susie's house is called Gingerbread like Hansel Gretel Witch House, plus the oven stuff. Plus the witch's cauldron. The owl smelling of chicken. Plus Chica's mask is excluded from the masks you got to fix. True.
Why is that? Why is that, V?
Which thing?
Like, why is Chica's mask missing from that scene?
Like, my insta reaction is just like because she wasn't part of the game yet until 83, but
that's my
like
answer.
why? Like, what do those masks mean then? Like,
well, like, she wasn't publicly, but like Edwin still would have known because like we do see his like Fazbear prototype with the Chica design we recognize, right? So like whatever merger Fazbear had happening, like, happened prior to 1979.
Yeah.
So that, but that would imply Moon.exe was at least originally made before that merger happened and Chica was brought in, because she isn't there.
Yeah. But like lore-wise, like I don't get like why they're showing us that. Like we would already know that just from Chica's party world or whatever. It's just such a weird thing to add into the game.
Maybe to like reinforce that to people. I'm not sure why.
And it may just be something that it's building up to something. Yeah, so we've got the owl mask. And the stitch ray seems to imply that there may be a mummy-like entity at the root of everything, almost like an ancient witch, like the true power, like the true villain or something. It better not be Eleanor, though. All these Freddy characters would have been around based on the Carousel and Help 102, exactly that. This is the Freddy Fazbear's, like the pizza place, wasn't built until '83. Yep. Yeah, that's why Balloon Boy and all of them are on that carousel. Which is really cool to me, because then we might finally get more lore of his.
Balloon.
Balloon Boy. In the
Do you think Balloon Boy's a Freddy's or an MCM creation?
Hello, employee. From the
I think
bottom
he's
of
a
our
Freddy's
hearts,
creation.
Ed and I apologize for all the elevator problems. So there is
Do you
some
think
good news and some less good
Balloon
news.
Boy could have been a
The good news
reused
is that you
asset
can
from
make
Fall
repairs
Fest, and
from
that was
inside
where
the elevator.
Fazbear was like
You don't
debuting
have to
or
wait around until someone
showcasing
notices
their
that it's
take on
stuck
spring
and
lock
fixes
suits.
it. The
In this
less
technology,
good news is
maybe.
that you won't have the
Wait, what was
Because like
this?
he's always
fellow
been more
employees
like
weighing on
carnival
your
circus
conscience
themed, right?
if
And we
things
always
take a
thought that
downward
was weird,
turn.
right?
Yeah, especially with his
Because
security breach
you're
minigame
in
that you
the
can
elevator
play,
as well,
or
which
arcade
is
game
still
you can
good,
play.
but
At a
less good.
carnival, right?
Yeah, like it's...
You can fix it as a team, and no
But
one
if he got his
person is
start
to
like
blame.
at Fall Fest and like
Okay,
he was specifically
just
made
hop
like
right
to
in.
like showcase
Ready to take the
Fazbear stuff at
plunge?
Fall Fest at a Fazbear
Great.
booth, like
Make sure
yeah,
it's good.
makes
Now,
sense to
turn
me.
the elevator off.
That might be the case. We
Next,
might see Balloon
rebalance the
Boy
elevator.
at a Fazbear
That's
booth
it?
at Fall
No
Fest, and we would
details?
also see Sun and Moon for MCM at Fall Fest. Because like this almost feels like a technology expo
When the rebalancing is complete,
as well, right?
open the elevator doors.
If both Fazbear and MCM are there, like
the open
showcasing their own
maintenance hatch
stuff,
button.
presumably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Start the diagnostics routine
I don't know.
by inputting the following
Just my
code.
tinfoil. I don't know.
3, 4, 2, 1.
Balloon Boy is the one you should not have killed.
Let's not be too
I hope that
hasty.
worked. You are
Trust.
now safe to close everything up.
Do I have to?
I mean, hang on a second. This, you might hate me for saying this. However, if
Turn on the
Balloon Boy
elevator and
was at
disengage the
Fall
emergency brake.
Fest, and more people than Fiona died at the fire, you know, I mean, there is a non-zero chance Balloon Boy is possessed.
I'm fully convinced Balloon Boy is possessed ever since FNAF 2.
Hey, Ryder, there's
By
too
what?
much
Like,
weight in
I
the
guess a
elevator.
random goober at
I'm
Fall
not
Fest who
here to
died? I mean,
shame
maybe.
you, just trying to help you fix the lift.
What a twist that would be.
Now, let me check. So
And
disorganized.
say like to Henry, like, oh, whoops, you missed one.
I suggest a good diet and exercise.
Unless the Mimic wakes up after Secret of the Mimic and he's just in this Balloon Boy costume.
As for the elevator, it's just a bunch of Ed's chicken scratches.
Hello.
Well, it can't be that different from the other elevator instructions, so let's give it a shot.
Balloon
Oh, right.
Trisha.
You need to realign the elevator using the realignment thingy.
What?
That's what pizza said.
So peak.
When that's done, increase the speed
Take
of the
room for the
elevator
corn
to
maze and he
accommodate
tracks
for
you.
any
Balloon Boy is
changes in
ancient
carrying
disciple.
weight.
Whoops.
So that part's crystal clear.
I don't know, just Balloon Boy always never seemed to like fit in anywhere.
He's the greatest. He always fits in.
And like him being repeatedly tied to carnivals It just feels like something Fazbear would specifically make for Fall Fest.
Yeah. I can
And then
totally
it's
see
like,
him being connected to the Fall Fest.
Too much weight in
oh,
the
we just
elevator.
reuse him here after
I'm
the
not
fact
here
or
to
whatever.
shame, just trying to help you fix the lift. Now,
Or
let
we
me
just
guess.
have him here
So
at the
organized.
FNAF 2 restaurant when
If
he's
you're
not
personally
at
worried
Fall
about
Fest.
weight
Like,
issues, I suggest a
in
good diet and
if in the case like Fall Fest is only like a
Tofu.
yearly thing and
You'd
it's
be
not like
surprised at
a
how it
year-round
soaks in
carnival or
flavors.
something,
Yeah.
As for the elevator,
which most aren't,
it's just a bunch of
right?
heads, chicken
Yeah, it's
scratches.
like
Well, it can't
just
be
a
like
that
partial.
different from the
1 week,
other elevator
yeah, out of the year or something.
Oh, right. You need to realign the elevator using the realignment thingy.
Why does he randomly show up in Escape the Pizzaplex?
He's also in VIP.
When that's
Is he?
Yeah.
increase the speed of the elevator to accommodate for any changes in carrying weight. So
Isn't that what
that
I
part's
did?
crystal clear, but I can't read the next bit at all. Are you supposed to increase the speed?
Speaking of Doubloon Boy.
That's what I did.
Not.
You sure?
Doggone it.
Isn't it odd that Nightmare Ione is canon, but Nightmare Balloon Boy isn't?
Nightmare Balloon Boy's not canon.
I think that's what Scott said, that Nightmare, he had to clarify at one point, Nightmare Ione is canon, but Nightmare Balloon Boy isn't.
There's too much weight in the elevator. I'm not here to
I'll point to
shame,
the spring
just
trap at the
trying to
burned
help
down
fix the
place.
lift.
Balloons behind
Now,
it.
let me
True.
guess. So
Yeah, Pizza.
disorganized.
I know he was in
If you're
VIP.
personally worried about weight issues, I suggest a good diet and exercise. Try tofu. You'd be surprised at how it soaks in flavors.
Yeah, and like even in the
As for the
novel
elevator,
trilogy, the
it's just a
billions of
bed,
balloon
chicken
boys that
scratches.
attack people, it's like,
Well,
hmm.
it can't be that different from the other elevator.
I don't get what I'm doing wrong
You
here.
need to realign the elevator using the realignment thingy.
He says to change the speed.
When that's done, increase the speed of the elevator.
Nightmare BB
to
is canon, the
accommodate
Halloween
any
update is
changes
not
in
canon.
carrying weight. So that part's crystal clear, but I can't read
Fascinating.
the next bit at all. Are you
I thought Nightmare Ione was mentioned in that, though, that one of them is canon, but the other isn't.
Figure that part out. I want you to know, this is not my fault. The instructions are that bad. Ted writes like a doctor.
Yeah, was Balloon Boy's voice is used against Springtrap in FNAF 3. That is interesting. Why is it Balloon Boys specifically?
Disengage the emergency button.
I mean, I guess, like, he's... Is he, like, the first animatronic to talk now that I think about that?
I don't know.
Yeah, because he first pops up in FNAF 2. I don't remember any of the FNAF 1 animatronics, like, directly speaking. I don't think any of the others did in FNAF 2, so yeah, he might be the first speaking animatronic we've ever seen. Because he'll actually say, like, hello, right? Like...
Yeah, I know the other ones were supposed to sing and stuff, but...
Yeah, he's the
But
first
we never got to
speaking...
hear them sing.
Yeah, like, animatronic, like...
First pizza.
Right, like it's just Balloon. Like, isn't that so weird? Balloon Boy's like the first speaking animatronic we've seen.
Balloon Boy is just peak. Balloon Boy's voice is used against Springtrap in FNAF 3. Which is such a weird thing they kind of used again in Ruin, with the endos being drawn to the voices.
Respond. Over.
Yeah, I guess we count like the "it's me" texts and stuff. And we do hear like kids laughing, but that's not like the animatronic necessarily. But I'm not convinced Balloon Boys is just his actual voice either.
The best way to the admin wing is through the warehouse. That's the big room you've been standing in front of all night.
I don't know though.
You can see it through that window.
I'm gonna have to go to bed though, because it's pretty late here.
But hindsight is 20/20.
Yeah,
right?
I was thinking the same.
Always try to keep quiet and don't draw attention to yourself. Do that, and I'm positive nothing else bad is going to happen to you.
Positive.
Until the next time something else bad happens.
Yeah, thanks everyone for being here. This was very fun to just catch up a little bit. Much needed. Not my longest stream. Probably not my shortest either, but yeah. And thank you, Unnamed, for hopping on and chatting with everyone.
Thank you for having me.
But of course. And Ruin Gregory, who is a Balloon Boy stand-in based on the arcade voices used to lure. That's so weird. Yeah, and then it uses Cassie's voice too.
Yeah.
Yeah. William recorded his voice into BB, so he canonically sounds like BB. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
That'd be crazy.
I'm trying to see. In Ruin Gregory, who is a Balloon Boy stand-in. So the arcade
I mean, he is like a super theatrical guy. Especially in the beginning of the second movie, I really was hoping they'd give us more of like William's theatrics. It would have been so fun to see.
I think they're saving that for the third one.
I hope so, because it's like such cool concepts. Like actually see like what he was like, why he was so charming and trustworthy and stuff.
She can dance, she can sing.
But yes, good night, everyone. Thank you for being here. With that, I will end the stream. Talk to you later.
Nighty night, guys.